Hello, welcome to, this is my first kind of video like this. We're going to be cash stuffing my first October check, which technically is the end of September check, but that's okay. So I'm a piano teacher, so I get paid real big at the beginning of the month, and then I have smaller paychecks throughout the week for the students that pay weekly, and then sometimes I'll have a big one at the end of the month too. So this is my big end of the month. So next week should be another big one. Sorry, fixing my lights here. So this is my first month, or I just got done with my first month. September was my first month to cash stuff. So this has been a little bit of an adventure. So we pulled 886 out for cash stuffing this week. So I have 1, 2, 53, 54, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 98, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. So let's go ahead and let's separate these out. I finally got one of these. I say finally, I've only been doing this a month, but the aesthetic is what I wanted, to be honest. So most of the stuff that I've gotten, I got from Fatties and Budgets, because that's what caught my interest in this, and so I'm hoping it kind of helps, because I'm the type of person that I do really, really well at the beginning of the month, and then I go, ooh, I did really well at the beginning of the month, and then I spend all of my money at the end. So I got paid $1,390 for this first week. Just to kind of, since I'm new, I'm still kind of trying to figure out where I'm at with all of this. So in the monthly, we need 52, and then for 68, because we're still starting to get the 68 ready. This is for my yearly. So in the yearly, I had that much come out. So this stayed in my bank. This is for, this also stayed in my bank. So after the video, I will be moving this $85 into that. But here we do need to do our month ahead. But first, before I do that, I am doing a penny challenge. So I'm going to come through all of this stuff and get all my pennies, all my coins out. And then we'll deal with those at the end. So I'll just pile them up over here. On my groceries. A lot of this stuff we need to reset. Nothing in there, nothing in there, and there hasn't been for a hot minute, so we'll fix that up here in a second. I don't think I have any coins in here. I didn't really spend a lot, to be honest, which is good. I've been pretty busy this week. Yeah, so far not seeing any coins. And then I'll go through some of this, like what I've gotten here as we're stuffing. So there we go, boom, already good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and grab, we're gonna use pink this time, my stuff to keep track. So for my month ahead, we're putting $32, so 20, 30, 1, 2. And so this one's our yearly ahead, so we're going to ignore that one. And then our monthly, I just took all of what I had in here, which didn't cover the month exactly, but that's okay, out and put it in the bank for this year. So we're restarting it. So it is 10, what is it, 10-2, and we're adding $32. So we will have exactly $32 in here. And that will be awesome. Then next we're adding 15 into my yearly. Honestly, this is why I'm struggling so much with all of this right now, is because I did all of my yearly all at the same time, which is not the best thing to do, but that's okay. See, I had 15. So we're going to add this in, and then we'll see what our total is. So my yearly, I think I could check, but it's a bit of money. Okay, so in my yearly envelope we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2, ooh. Snuck by me, hold up. There we go, okay. 20, 30, 40, 55, 56, 57, 58, $59. That's pretty good. Most of my stuff will come out in September again, so this is excellent. Okay, and that's all of the bills that we need to take care of here. Sorry, that's not really in focus. Now down here it's going to get a little bit complicated. This goes in my cash wallet. So I have $100 to put into gas, but I ran out of gas. So I had to go ahead and use some of that. So I put 20 in from what I had already collected for the week. And so I will only be putting 80 in. So 50, 60, 70, 80. And I'm hoping, I'm still figuring it out how much gas that I need for my car right now, because normally I just go until it was empty and then fill it up, which is not the best thing to do, because sometimes I'd end up with no money to fill it up. So I need to be paying attention to how much. So I'm hoping this kind of helps out. 10 to 80 bucks. I think that should be enough, because I think the 100 normally helps me out. Now this is also where it's gonna get kind of weird, because I did the same thing with groceries. So this is what I had in there before. It should be $13. I only have 7, so I must have spent something else there. So I have $7 in there already, and I put 20. I used 20, so there's 11 left from that. So $30 is gonna go into here. So 20, 40, 50 would have been our groceries. So in total, with our leftovers, because we're not at the point where we're gonna do rollovers quite yet, I hope to get there eventually. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, $48 in groceries, which is awesome. I need to get something to spritz on that. Hold up, I think. Aha! Comes in handy to be at your desk. Just get that all taken care of. We'll start the month all over. So, gosh, I've forgotten. I think we had $48. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. It's been a day, but this should get me quite a while through groceries. So like groceries are for basically my lunches, really, because I work all day. And so it's a lot easier to do groceries and just run to Target than it is to do anything else. Extra and eating out are getting nothing. My poor, neglected wallets. And that is all that goes in here. So now we have my sinking funds, which is kind of a hot mess. So it'll be okay. So I have holidays first, which is exciting because there's a gift I'd like to get for my friend that I think will actually end up being covered by the holidays, which will be super awesome if that is the case. So $10 into here. We'll see, because everybody else I'm getting something else. So we have 20, 30, 45. Maybe not. We'll see. We still have a couple of weeks till Christmas. $45 in there. Still really good for just starting. Okay, my next envelope is competitions. So as a piano teacher, I normally pay for my students' competitions, or sometimes there are fees. And sometimes my students are a little bit late paying those fees, so it kind of puts me in a tight spot. So instead, I'm going to be sinking funding them so that I don't run into a tight spot. One second. Well, welcome to the recording. So that's 20 in there. Oops. And then next up is Miscellaneous, is also getting 20. And there's nothing in there right now, so that's all that's gonna go in there. Now this is a big one. I gotta clean all of this up. Let's take out what's already in there. So left in my entertainment fund, I have 10 lonely dollars. So this is for like books, video games, generally just my spur of the moment. I feel like I must buy something. Feeling. So this fund is getting $100 because coming up soon the Spirit Blossom skins are going to be dropping, and so I want to make sure that I have enough to get what I want. So 110 in my entertainment fund. If I end up not using the full 100, that would be great, but I have a feeling it'll all be gone. That's fine though. At least I'm prepared. Alright, next up, I stream. Spooked me a little bit there. And so in streaming, I have nothing in here right now because I just used it, because I just hit affiliate and I just used the last $10 I had in there for channel points and stuff like that. Or a channel point icon. It was really cute. But we're going to go ahead and drop another 20 in here for popular games, overlays, lights, whatever it ends up being used for. Alright, next up we have our debt. So basically this one, when I hit 1,000 in this debt envelope, then I will move it into whatever needs it at that time. Today we're only going to be adding $20 to it. So originally we had, see, I need to notate that, 10 to, we're adding 20. So in here we're gonna have 50, 70, 85, which is not too bad. I do put other money into debt, which you'll see, but this is just a little extra whenever I can get it there. Alright, next up is beauty, so like healthcare, I bought shampoo last time I pulled money out of this one, so shampoo, skincare, makeup, fun, stuff like that. So we're adding $20. We already had $5, $10, $11, which is notated here, so we're going to do 10, 2, we're adding 20 bucks. So we have 25, $31. may end up like as a massage thing too, because honestly I could go for one of those. We'll see. Next up we have travel. This is, as it says, just for travel. I like to travel. I didn't used to, but I do now. So I would like to take my husband to Disney World, probably Silver Dollar City first, but it'd be fun. So in here we will have 40 after adding our 20. Alright, next we have music. So along with having to do competitions and stuff, you have to buy the music. So already in here I did have to buy some music, which I probably need to pay this back to myself, but I think it was covered with my extra, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. But we have $11 in here, and we're going to be adding 20. So 10, 2, we're adding 20. That's supposed to be 62 cents. So I was like, when did I pull out $62 from this? There was not even anything in here. So we have 31 in music, which will buy like one thing, that's actually good because I do need to actually purchase some music for some students. And hopefully that covers it. I think I have to buy 4 different pieces. And they're like $4 each, so should be okay. Alright, next up is my emergency fund. We are adding 50 to this fund today because I do not currently have one. And that's probably a thing that I should do. Ignore that it says housing. I didn't buy enough custom envelopes. I could not afford it at the time, and that felt kind of silly to spend what I couldn't afford on envelopes to save money. So I have 75 in my emergency fund. That's coming along nicely. My goal is to get 1,000 in the emergency fund. See how long that takes me, and then I might keep going from there. Okay, next up is the savings fund, because I also do not have any of that, which is horrible. I should have those, but I never think about it. So we're adding 50 to that as well. So in here we have 50, 70, $95. Same thing, I'd like to get up to 1,000 and see where we're at from there. How long it takes me, which, since this is just the first month and I have 90 for like starting the second month, that's pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with that. Alright, the next one is college. This is not for me, this is my husband's college fund. He's going for accounting right now. And so we're going to add 100 into that, which I should have pulled some of this out already for this semester, but I figured I'd give it until next semester to collect and then see. So we have 1, 20, 40, 30, 5, 40, 140. It says food, but it's for college. Wait a second. See, these numbers do not add up. Maybe I can't count. 1, 20, 40, 50, 55, 160. I can't count. Gosh, darn it. This is why I write on the front, too. It's important to keep track so that you know. Alright, next up is the gifts. Okay, so the gifts, this is a big one. So, for this one, I've split it up into 4 different sets of gifts, which I have to go to this other page to see how much I need to put into each one. So, I have gifts for my friend Dalton, I have a gift for my friend Zeph, I have a gift for my husband, and then I have a gift for me. So, I'm not going to say what the gifts are in case they watch this, and I know one of my roommates just got home and the other one is on their way home. So I don't want them to hear what they're getting. Just, you know. But, we are adding 25 to each, but also so Dalton is getting 19 added to his just every month. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then he's getting 25 added as well, extra this month. So, supposed to be keeping track of all of this. So technically we're adding 159 into this. I'm not keeping track of that. I'm going to be keeping track of how much it has, because I know how much that I need to have, and so that's what the goal is. Which I'm also not going to tell you how much that I need to have, because once again, that's kind of they could figure it out if they really wanted to from there. Gosh. Okay, so in this envelope we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 105, 110, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's 115 here. That's actually pretty good. That's really nice. Okay. Then for Zeph, we normally add $12. And then we're going to add the 25 on top of that. I think my headphones just died. That's okay. I'm actually not listening to music or anything, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's see. I don't like doing that. I like the money face in this direction. I don't know if that's just a me preference or what. But like all the little faces need to be this way. So in here we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73. And the reason some of these are getting different amounts is because some of them need to be paid for earlier than others. So, and some of them can take a while to get paid. So Alex's just gets 20 normally, and then we're getting the 25 added. His I've already ordered. It should be here soonish. So in his we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 5. Which is really good. So 105 in here. Alright, and then lastly for me, I'm going to tell you what I'm getting myself. I'm adding $8. So for me, I am getting a Zaya and Rakan statues. I already have 2 of them. I have the little baby ones. So they're just right up